grant a continuance based on that. I'll allow the city attorney to be heard. Go ahead, sir.
Your Honor, I would concur with the decision regarding Officer Castillo. With regard to the two officers who were present in the court that day, we've already had a chance to see the video that was recorded by some affiliate of Mr. Brown.
No, we didn't.
And, in that video,
Yeah, with opportunity to be heard, sir. All right, go ahead.
in that video, you can see that the officers were dealing primarily with a third party who I believe is Patrick Gonzalez, who's the one who's attempting to be filming in court and who's confronted by the officers. None of those officers had any real meaningful interaction with Mr. Brown, and so I don't know that their testimony is relevant. The question for you is whether Mr. Brown's conduct in court that day that you saw on video is disruptive, and he's here to testify about what he did and what he saw. Administrator Hale has already testified about what he saw. So I don't know that those officers are relevant, or I would say relevant, but not especially material in terms of this hearing. I think you can go ahead and make a finding on the preponderance of the evidence based on testimony just from Mr. Brown himself and from Mr. Hale.
All right, I do tend to agree that we've seen what occurred on video. However, I will allow Mr. Brown an opportunity to make sure that I'm accommodating and also offering him an opportunity for due process to provide whatever testimony Officer Guinee can provide with that. However, Mr. Brown, you do have a right to have this hearing within a certain amount of time. This hearing was required to be completed by the 11th. That's not going to be enough time, and Ms. Casson, I think that would not be enough time for the officers to be able to be present, even if he were to serve them today. Is that correct?
That's correct.
How much time would the officers need in order to be able to be, or the only, and my finding is only as to Officer Guinee, so I am going to exclude Officer Castillo.
What about Sheraton?
In the event that you're able to, and what was Officer Sheraton's?
He was the one that was there on the 24th of...
Okay, in the event that you're able to properly subpoena that officer, I'll give you an opportunity, and I'm asking Ms. Kesson how long would be necessary for them to be able to be present, if properly served.
Officer Guinee is not in the state this week. He'll be back at work next week.
Okay.
I don't know if I think he's probably a Tuesday through Friday schedule, and Officer Castillo is working next week as well, and I think his schedule is the same, but I'm not certain. Officer Sheridan I have not communicated with and was not aware there was any issue.
No, and I understand that. If we were to, so Mr. Brown, in order for me to accommodate this, we would not be able to have your hearing within the statutorily required amount of time.
Yes, sir.
Okay?
I will waive that.
If you're willing to waive that,
I'm willing
then
to
I
waive
will
that.
do that
Yes.
in order to accommodate you. But I'm going to make sure that all the parties are able to be present, and I'm going to make sure that the officers are able to be present. So that would mean that, and in the meantime, the order will remain in effect. So that doesn't mean that it remains in effect forever, but it does remain in effect for now. So I'm looking at, in order to make sure that Ms. Casson has enough time to speak with the officers, I'm looking at Tuesday, July 30th. Does that give enough time, Ms. Casson, for the officers if we go out to July 30th?
I believe it would, yes.
All right, so we're going to say Tuesday, July 30th at 10:30.
Your Honor?
Yes, go ahead.
I have received a lottery permit for the main fork of the Salmon River.
Okay, and when are you
So I
going to
will
be?
not be back in the office until at least the 2nd of August.
Okay, no, that's fine. So I will accommodate that. Mr. Brown has waived time on that. Let me see. How about August 12th? Does that give you enough time, sir?
Sure, we can try August 12th.
All right, and Ms. Casson, does August 12th give enough time for the officers? Go ahead, Mr. Hale.
I'm informed that Mr. Hale will be retiring on August 2nd.
All right, I'll allow Mr. Hale's presence to be waived. He's already testified, so that won't be necessary. All right, so August 12th.
Sir, I was going to bring him back under my... he was one. I was going to put him as one of my witnesses too.
Well, you've already had a chance to cross-examine him, so that.
Yeah, but I was going to bring him back under mine, just like they did on me. I'm able to bring him back by law, so I'd like to bring him back under as my witness.
Okay, I'll find that you've had a chance to cross-examine him, and so I will show that it's over your objection, sir. So we're going to say August 12th at 10:30, and that will give you plenty of time to subpoena the officers that you need. So August 12th at 10:30, we'll see everyone back here, and I'll allow you to call those officers as it relates to the January 24th incident.
One other issue, the reason I didn't serve Larry at this court was because I can't go there. Because there was such short notice, I had to do it myself.
And now you'll have enough time to ask the constables to do it for you.
Okay.
Your Honor, I would also like to point out that the proper method of serving a subpoena on a Tucson City police officer is with the Tucson City Court, or with the Tucson City Clerk. I misspoke. And Mr. Brown has access to the Tucson City Clerk's office at any time.
And I think that probably in the best interest of everyone here, if you would ask the constables to do that, to serve at the Tucson City Clerk, that would be the easiest way to do that. And we're going out to August 12th, so that should give you plenty of time to do that, sir.
Okay, thank you, sir.
All right, so we'll see everyone back here August 12th at 10:30. This is at recess, so my previous order that you may film, that again, this is the same hearing, and we're just at recess until August 12th. Okay?
All right, can I have one quick thing?
Yes.
So, do I got to put in another thing to record, or do I get to, is it continued?
It's the same hearing.
Good.
So, as my ruling stands, it's the same hearing. You don't have to put in a separate request. We're just at recess for the same hearing.
Okay, and then right after the last witness testifies in that, I can go live? I know I can't go live when there's witness testimony because there are people waiting, but I wanted to go live and broadcast this live, just like the Supreme Court, District 9 does to all their Supreme Court stuff.
Okay, we'll address that at the time of the next hearing.
Okay, right, thank you, sir.
So I'll give you an opportunity to be heard on that before I make my ruling. All right,
okay.
So we'll see, the order remains in effect. We'll see everyone back here August 12th at 10:30. Thank you. And I will allow Mr. Hale's presence to be waived. Thank you.
Okay, can I get the pen out of the date? I just want to make sure. Where's it going to be?
Nope, did you change that?
Let me write it down here too. August 12th at 10:30. It was August 12th at 10:30, correct?
Yes.
Right, let's make sure.
Give me just a minute. We'll get you a copy of the order.
Yep. That's good because my SD card was full. I just now, that's when I came out, it says full. 128 megabyte. It's full, just because of this hearing. So I gotta go get another SD card. And this has no memory. All I can do is stream on this one. The guy that's supposed to be the most prepared to videotape himself is not prepared to videotape. So the time let's need a little bit. Thank you, ma'am. I will see you on the 12th.